What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to Kingery Customs. I hope everyone had a good Easter. Everyone's been good since the last time I've uploaded a video. It's been a couple of weeks. Just been enjoying the warm days we've had here in the Chicagoland area, taking the vehicles out and kind of getting into them. I've been ordering some parts and stuff for the van, so um, I'll be uploading content from the garage soon. Now that it's getting warm out, but I just finished just recently. I just finished this the Amt Subaru Brat. I think in the last video I didn't even have the decals on it. It wasn't assembled at all. So I just been kind of like not rushing, but just kind of like trying to get this done before it gets really warm out, and I won't be spending as much time down here in the basement building these things. So I just wanted to kind of finish this, and this one too, that'll be done soon. I finally, now that it's been a month, I can wet sand the enamel paint on it. But yeah, that turned out pretty good too. Like I said, I just got to wet sand it and put the decals on it. But yeah, this is the Brat though. Back to this. I guess this video will be kind of just like a review, a little bit of how this kit went together and the overall finished product. I'm really happy with it, from just how the paint turned out to just the overall fit and finish. You know, it's an older AMT kit. It's not like a Tamiya kit. So, you know, definitely if you're building this, test fit things, dry fit things before you commit to putting glue on certain things. The tub and the chassis, when I glued it to the body, that was slightly warped, so I did have to use my fair share of super glue and clamps and bobby pins and stuff like that to put it together. But yeah, it turned out good. I think I mentioned in one of the earlier videos, but the decals are from STS Decals. They supplied it. And yeah, they're just great. The quality, they went on really, really good. I bought a new bottle of this. This is what I use for setting the decals, the micro sole. You can pick it up. That's the softening solution for it to, conform to certain body lines. You know, when I apply it, I take a razor blade and cut it through the door jams, and then apply that stuff. And then this is also, if you have decals that are older that aren't sticking, this is another micro set product that they have to improve adhesion. I didn't really have to use this because these are newer decals, but yeah, it was kind of a pain wrapping it around the corner right here, and then I had to cut. I don't know, maybe someone can drop in the comments how you guys do it, but as far as cutting decals, like around here and stuff like that, I don't know how you guys do it. I apply them, and then before they set up, while they're still soft, I use the X-Acto knife to cut around certain things. That seems to work pretty well for me, but every once in a while it does. The decals kind of rip when you're cutting them, so I don't know how you guys do it. Like I said, if you have any tips or tricks, definitely drop them below. But overall, I'm happy with how it turned out. This was built box stock. I didn't, add anything. I was going to add a CB antenna and maybe the radio antenna, but I was like, I just want to get this finished. And yeah, I wanted to build it before I mess something up. I wanted to finish it. I'll pop the hood on it, but it's a pretty cool kit. Doesn't have a crazy amount of detail, but with the decals and doing a little bit of detail paint work, I did some on the vents for there, and right there I did some of the wash, the Tamiya wash. I think it's panel line accent color black, so you just dab that on there and it kind of sets itself. I did the door jambs too with that, but yeah, the engine bay turned out good. There was actually a good amount of parts, you know, between the detail brake booster and reservoir, and just the stuff, you know, the horns right there, even the stuff that was molded onto the wheel wells, you know, the washer tank and stuff like that. With painting it, and I used a little bit of weathering, the powders too, to kind of detail some stuff. It turned out pretty good. So that decal sheet came with little decals for the battery and the brake booster and some other things I didn't apply, but overall it turned out good. I kind of wish I would have did the distributor wires, but I would have broke outside of the box stock category if I decide to enter it in a show in the future. But yeah, it's cool. I've always liked these. I don't even know why, you know, I had plans for other models, but I just saw this on the pile, and I think I had the paint is what it came down to, and also the STS, they were running a sale on those decals, and I was like, well, I'll get them because I got the model. So once they came in, I was so impressed with them. I was like, all right, I'll build it. So overall, this was a pretty quick build. I mean, I think this took like a month off and on. So can't really see the interior too well, but it came with the plaid decals for the seats, and the you can kind of see it, the seat belts too. So yeah, I think it's pretty cool. I think they reissued this kit as of recently, so I don't know how that one builds up. I don't know how the tooling is on the newer models. You know, this hasn't really been reissued a bunch of times, so I assume the tooling is still good as far as, like, you know, molds, like the molding and stuff, and like, you know, the turn signals and the door jambs and stuff. I'm sure the new model is just as good as this one, but yeah, this is cool. I'm happy to have this finished. So that's gonna wrap up this one, and then yeah, I'll get the decals on this, and then I really don't know what I'm gonna build next. I took this out. I've had this one for a while. I kind of want to build it like this with the two-tone, the fender flares being black, and the back too. So I might build that. I have to see what kind of paint I've got for that. I don't know if I've got like a orange or yellow, gold maybe, and yeah, that's about it. I did pick up. Where is it? I did pick up a model. I haven't picked up a lot. Oh, here we go. My one friend was selling a whole bunch of models from his collection, so I nabbed this for a good price. He took care of me. Appreciate it, Nick. But this is one I wanted for a while. I've been eyeing it for a while. I was going to get, I think they make this in like a combination kit where it tows like a bass boat or something like that, but yeah, I'm happy I got this. I might get the, I know online someone makes a 3D printed grill and maybe bumpers and mirrors. I'm not sure what else, but it kind of backdates it to an earlier 70s. This is an 80, so it backdates it. I might look into that, but definitely a cool kit. It was sealed, but of course I opened it like I do with every other model I buy. But it's pretty neat. It's a big model. I mean, I think is it 125th or one? No, it's 124th. So it is a little bigger than the average. I normally build 125th, but I mean, that's just, I'll take this out. That's just the body alone. And you can tell just by looking at it, like, it's a lot bigger than the Subaru Brat. I mean, that's a bigger truck in real life than that is, but yeah, overall it looks pretty cool. All the molding and stuff, and you can't really make it out on the camera, but the little Ram Charger badge right there, I'm sure I can hit that with a silver pen or something to make that visible. But yeah, it's cool. The tires are really nice. Let's see what else is in here. I think the decals too. I think this is a new enough kit where I can trust these and they won't fall apart when I use them, but it's a pretty impressive sheet. I don't know if I'll use that, but I'll definitely use all these other smaller pieces and stuff. But yeah, that's about it. Just wanted to show this off since it's done. I don't have a lot of people to show it to. It just goes into the cases on the wall once I finish them. I gotta get this case hung up. I'm out of room. I've got nowhere to put that thing, and having the kitty now, I can't trust to leave anything out on the bar as far as models or pieces and stuff. I've got to bring everything into the workroom and shut the door at the end of the night, or else they'll get at it. But yeah, I appreciate stopping by. It was a short video. I just, like I said, wanted to show that off. But I'm going to upload, hopefully this weekend, I'll upload a video about the hopcap, my wife's Chevy G20 van. I want to get her fog lights working. I bought a painless wiring kit. It comes with a switch and the wiring and stuff like that. And I forget what it's called, but it's to wire up the fog lights correctly. Before I mentioned before, they were wired incorrectly, just right to the battery. So when you were running the fog lights, the switch and the wires would get really hot. I'm kind of shocked. You know, knock on wood, it never started a fire or anything like that. But I want to get that done so the fog lights are working. And then depending upon how that kit works out, I've got a set of fog lights for my Dodge van I want to wire up. So I should be working on maintenance things like the front suspension, control arms and stuff like that. But I just want to, I'm kind of working on, I just want to get kind of back into it. I did a couple interior pieces on the Dodge as of recently, and I'll show those off in the next video. But as always, I appreciate you guys stopping by and listening to me talk about models and nonsense. And yeah, I will see you in the next one. Like, comment, subscribe, and I will check you later.